Hello, my motor enthusiasts. So, Nico Hulkenberg is scratching his head at Daniel Ricciardo's drop in form at RB this season. A rather puzzling start to the 2024 Formula One journey. Meanwhile, the tides might be turning in Ferrari's favor as Charles Leclerc spills the beans on their triumph at the Australian Grand Prix. In another corner, Fernando Alonso is contemplating a World Endurance Championship campaign with Aston Martin. A move that's sure to shake things up a bit. Jolyon Palmer, on the other hand, has raised an eyebrow at Williams' decision to swap Logan Sargeant with Alex Albon mid-season, a move that's already proved costly. Looking ahead, a sneak peek at the 2026 F1 season reveals a Kerr-style feature in the pipeline. And let's not forget the heartwarming reunion between Yuki Tsunoda and Nick de Vries at the Tokyo E-Prix. Quite a whirlwind of events, wouldn't you say? You're all in the know with me, Enzo, your trusted voice on all things F1.
And you're joined by me, William, today.
We're here every day on F1 Motor Fever podcast, bringing you the latest and greatest from the world of Formula One. So, do us a favor, click that subscribe button and ring the bell to never miss a moment. Full throttle, everyone. So, let's dive a bit deeper into these racing headlines, shall we? Nico Hulkenberg isn't the only one left scratching his head over Daniel Ricciardo's somewhat unimpressive start to the 2024 Formula One season. Despite a mid-season move to RB last year, Ricciardo's performance seems to be on a downwards trajectory. On a brighter note, Ferrari fans have something to cheer about. Charles Leclerc's reveal that the team was confident of victory after the opening practice in Australia surely boosted morale. And did it pay off? Absolutely. With Carlos Sainz bagging first place and Leclerc himself finishing second, it couldn't have gone better. Now here's something interesting. Fernando Alonso is considering joining Aston Martin for a World Endurance Championship campaign. The British manufacturer is preparing to make its entrance into the championship next year with the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Meanwhile, former F1 driver Jolyon Palmer is questioning Williams' driver swap decision. He believes replacing Logan Sargeant with Alex Albon for the Australian leg was a wrong move. And given the heavy crash Albon experienced during the first free practice session, it's hard not to see his point. Looking ahead, the 2026 F1 season will see the introduction of a Kerr-style feature as per the latest FIA draft of power unit regulations. A major overhaul is in the works with 6 manufacturers already signed up for the new engine rules. And not to be forgotten, a rather heartwarming moment unfolded at the inaugural Tokyo E-Prix. Yuki Tsunoda, who's gearing up for the upcoming Japanese Grand Prix, was spotted sharing a warm embrace with his former teammate. A touching reunion indeed. Well, that's a meaty set of headlines. What's your take on all this?
Quite a lot of interesting developments indeed. Let's start with Ricciardo. It really is a bit puzzling to see him struggle. He's a seasoned driver, and we've seen what he's capable of. Something is definitely amiss, and it's something for RB to look into closely. As for Ferrari, they've always been a force to reckon with, haven't they? It's great to see them back in the race. Sainz and Leclerc are proving to be a formidable pair. Their recent performance could potentially mark the start of a very successful season for them. Alonso considering a World Endurance Championship campaign with Aston Martin, that's an exciting prospect. It's a testament to his commitment and passion for the sport. Regarding Williams' driver swap, it's a tricky situation. In hindsight, it does seem like a questionable decision given Albon's crash. But at the end of the day, these decisions are never easy, and there's always an element of unpredictability in racing. The introduction of the Kerr-style system for the 2026 season will certainly shake things up. It's a significant development. It'll be fascinating to see how this impacts the dynamics of the races. Finally, Tsunoda's reunion with his former teammate was indeed a heartwarming sight. It just shows that despite the intense competition, there's a deep sense of camaraderie and respect among the drivers.
Agreed. It's always good to see such sportsmanship. Now, let's discuss these developments in a bit more detail. William, care to have a gander at some online chatter about recent F1 developments?
Sure, there's quite a lively debate going on. Let's see, Ferrari strategist says, quote, F1, Vettel confirms conversations with Wolff for Hamilton vacancy, unquote.
Oh, that's got the rumor mill churning.
Indeed. New Lease Online responded with, quote, alternate realities are manifesting, unquote. And Voice of Reason _ said, quote, if that's true, then Stroll to Merc confirmed and Max to Alpine, unquote.
Ha, that's got folks' imaginations running wild.
Precisely. And there's more. Uluk said in response to the main post, quote, Hamilton with Ferrari, Vettel with Mercedes, and Alonso with Red Bull. Yep, someone is toying with the universe, unquote.
Haha, wouldn't that twist things up?
It doesn't stop there. Either Marsupial123 says, quote, someone contact the TVA, unquote. A reference to the timekeepers from the Loki TV series, I believe.
Haha, I do enjoy a good Marvel reference.
Lastly, we have Icum Coffee, who's provided a relevant quote from an interview with Vettel. Quote, we have not yet discussed this in a concrete way. I am still in contact with people who have guided me directly or indirectly for years, or who have traveled with the category. Unquote.
Well, as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how this all pans out in the end. That's it for today's episode of F1 Motor Fever Podcast. We've had a thrilling journey through the latest news, rumors, and discussions surrounding the world of Formula One. Remember, your thoughts and insights are always welcome, so drop us a comment, let's get the conversation going. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Share our podcast with your mates, your family, and anyone who's into F1. There's something for everyone here.
And don't forget, our episodes drop daily, so keep your eyes peeled and ears open. You wouldn't want to miss out on any F1 gossip, would you? And trust me, we have some really exciting stuff coming up.
Absolutely. We both look forward to your company on our next episode. Big thanks to all our listeners for your time and for bringing fun and excitement to F1 Motor Fever Podcast. Until next time, both pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road. Our channel's content is pure gold.